multiple entries, and they
Yes.
could have multiple entries. We're doing another round of 5 quarterback
5-year
5 year
stints.
stints for quarterbacks. Thank you
Yeah.
for finally getting me there.
Yeah.
So I threw in some different names to switch it up. I threw in some quarterbacks we did last episode, but different 5 year stints.
Yeah.
I got the stats here, and we just gonna
I thought that
start it
was the
off.
time.
Where?
2 to 06 Peyton Manning. I was like, whoa.
Oh no. All right, so we got first matchup
Anthony
2008
Richardson.
to 2012, Aaron Rodgers versus 1988 to 1992, Dan Marino.
Ooh, that's always a conversation. These guys are always put in the same sort of category.
Obviously, I know you're gonna need some
You
numbers
know,
for this,
I've heard some quarterbacks list their top 5 quarterbacks of all time, and none of them say A-Rod. Mahomes put Elway in there.
bro. But how many people did Mahomes put that are active? Like I don't know how many people right now. Like I make like maybe a lot more quarterbacks right now put Aaron Rodgers in the top 5 once he retires.
Yeah,
And I know that's stupid logic, but that's just how people work.
that makes
Let's be
sense.
real. All right, let me give you Aaron Rodgers 2008 2012. So he played in 78 games through 21.3 thousand yards, 170 touchdowns, 45 interceptions, a record of 52-16. He made 3 Pro Bowls, had 1 MVP, was 1-0 in Super Bowls, and was the Super Bowl MVP, beating Pittsburgh. Going up against 88 to 92 Dan Marino, who threw for 20,000 yards, 122 touchdowns, 85 interceptions, 2 Pro Bowls. He went 45-35.
A-Rod.
Yeah, shout out to Dan, but
I mean, now if we put that against Dan's last 5 years,
yeah, the last one we did,
the last one we did, yeah,
it might be a
it
different
was a
conversation.
conversation.
We got 2017 to 2021 Matt Stafford versus 2016-2020 Dak Prescott. So 2017-2021 Matt Stafford, he played in 73 games. He had 19.7 thousand yards, 136 touchdowns, 53 interceptions, 35-37 in one record. He was 1-0 in his Super Bowl appearances.
Yes. Did not win Super Bowl
Did
MVP.
not win Super Bowl MVP. Dak Prescott played in 69 games, threw for 17.6 thousand yards, 106 touchdowns, 40 interceptions, 2 Pro Bowls, and Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Stafford. Dak still sucks. And Dak has played with much better weapons than Stafford did for every year but 2021.
Are you sure?
Those first 4 years, he was
Are you
still in
sure?
Detroit.
But are you?
Calvin wasn't there.
And you still want to give it to him?
What are you talking about?
You want to give it to Matt Stafford?
Over Dak?
Yeah, I mean, I know you got like a hatred for Dak. It's not Dak still sucks. This was really like when Dak was good, like his first 5 years.
No, I know, but even stats-wise, you think that's better?
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of looking at it in the perspective of this is like the last 5 years of Matt Stafford versus the first 5 years of Dak Prescott. And in
But
terms of
I'm saying
that,
that Dak had weapons, and the reason we look at Dak.
I mean, take away Matt Stafford's Super Bowl, all Matt Stafford has is he has higher stats, but I mean, I don't know. He was 35, 37, and 1. He played in more games, and we talk about Dak Prescott getting empty numbers. What the fuck was Matt Stafford's career in Detroit?
Yeah, but at least
Empty numbers, bro. It was
no,
empty
I know, but
numbers.
at least fucking Dallas could have had a chance. Matt Stafford didn't fold in the playoffs
What the fuck are you talking about?
with the Rams.
Yeah, he had a guy having like the best wide receiver season of all time, and according to most people, the best defensive player of all fucking time, and Jalen
No, we
Ramsey.
can't say that now.
So I'm just saying, if you take away that Super Bowl, I don't know. I think first 5 years getting O'Roy and 2 Pro Bowl appearances is more impressive.
All right. That's fair. I mean,
I mean,
Matt Stafford's still a better
we can
quarterback,
flip a
but
coin. We can flip a coin.
no, no,
Put it.
no.
We
I'm
flip a
cool
coin. We
with
flip a
you
coin. All
taking
right.
with Dak, but
And I mean, I think if you weren't a Washington fan, it would be less hard to convince you.
no, I think there's a lot of people who think Dak sucks and who are not
Yeah, Dak sucks
NFC
right
fans.
now. Right now.
Like I'm not afraid. Like I'm afraid of the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. I'm never afraid of Dallas.
Yes, but Dak Prescott's first 5 years, they were nice.
Yeah,
They
and
were
so
good.
was Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I know. It was fun to
And we've
watch.
seen what running backs can do for a quarterback.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is that? I mean, here's the thing though. We haven't talked about that like at all, so we're not gonna pull that on Dak and like only say, but he had Zeke. It's like, yeah, a lot. I mean, some of these quarterbacks had guys.
We talk about
And
that with Elway.
okay, because that's a fact. But I'm just saying,
I mean, we can talk about that with some other people.
yeah, and Elway lost. And I'm saying it's the same thing for me. For Stafford was, yeah, he had a monster Rams team that loaded up for a Super Bowl run, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. 03-07 Tom Brady, 04-08 McNabb.
That's a Super Bowl loss for McNabb over there.
So do you want to save Tom Brady stats, or do you need to? Do you want to talk? Do you want to
I
talk?
don't need to hear.
So I mean, I will.
We can hear McNabb.
Shout out to McNabb, but he is gonna have to get knocked out of here. 04-08 McNabb, he played in 64 games, 16,000 yards passing, 107 rushing yards, passing touchdowns, 41 interceptions, 1 Pro Bowl, 0-1 in Super Bowls.
Better numbers than Dak.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He had 1 more touchdown, 1 more interception. It literally
in 5 less games.
It takes it out. He had T.O. Fuck off.
Okay.
Fucking T.O. play with a broken leg in a Super Bowl. You want to talk about a player who had your back? Fuck that. But we will wait to talk about Tom Brady.
Has Dak ever made a Super Bowl?
Tom Brady. Dude, you are a dick eater. Has Sam Howell ever made a Super Bowl?
He's a fucking second-year quarterback and he sucks.
I know. You're just mad. If you had,
there's a reason Sam Howell's not on this fucking list.
If you had Dak Prescott these last like not 10 years, but like 7 years, you'd be like way more happier than what you have now.
No, I would say that he's right in the same tier as Kirk Cousins.
That's okay to say, but you like Kirk Cousins.
Not really.
That's bullshit. See, now you're going back on your own words. Now maybe you have to go back and pull clips. You fuck with Kirk Cousins and you be riding for Kirk Cousins, but that's fine.
I fucked with Heineke more than any quarterback in my entire history of liking quarterbacks.
And yeah,
actually, I fucked with Jason Campbell more than anybody.
If Heineke played for any other team, you'd be like, and we're talking about Heineke with Atlanta, you'd be like, bro, who the fuck cares? You'd be sitting there saying the same shit. So I mean, hey.
But what he did for us was pretty sick, dude. I like it.
No, because y'all don't have
all right,
many
if Lamar played for the Bengals, I don't think you would like Lamar that much.
That's true. But I'm not sitting. First of all, I don't have this is second bracket we've done. I don't have a Lamar 5-year stint, and I feel like
has he played 5 years? This is his 5th year, right?
2010-14, Romo. 2010-14, Joe.
That was a genuine question.
I'm just mad you had to ask that question. You can go look up when Lamar was drafted.
He was drafted in 18.
I'm not gonna look up. I'm not gonna answer that question for you.
Played halfway through 19. Halfway through 18.
Holy shit.
Played the full 19 year, 2020, 2021, 2022.
So when he win his MVP?
19. Yeah. This is his 5th year.
Okay.
He's played 4.5.
Okay.
But he missed last year and some of the year before.
10-14 Romo, 10-14 Lamar Jackson. Now you got me talking about Lamar Jackson.
Lamar
2010,
Stafford.
2010, 2014, Tony Romo. 2010, 2014, Joe Flacco.
Joni Romo.
So Tony Romo, 2010, 2014, 68 games, 18,000 yards, 135 touchdowns, 55 picks, one Pro Bowl. Joe Flacco, 80 games, 18.9 thousand yards, 113 touchdowns, 66 interceptions, 1-0 in Super Bowls, and a Super Bowl MVP.
No Pro Bowls.
No Pro Bowls. Joe Flacco never won a Pro Bowl. Isn't that crazy?
Never made a
Never
Pro Bowl.
won a Pro Bowl. Sorry, never made a Pro Bowl. Never. I mean,
What if we track that instead of Super Bowls? We're like, they won the Pro Bowl.
I mean,
that team
Mitch Trubisky,
made a Pro Bowl.
and this is Lamar's 6th year, but Mitch Trubisky has been a Pro Bowl. Has been a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
And Joe Flacco has not.
Well, I mean, if we look at the quarterback comp, I mean,
you tell me there's not a year Tom Brady made the Super Bowl and couldn't make a Pro Bowl and Joe couldn't just been given a slot.
I mean, they didn't know he was going to make the Super Bowl.
I mean, does he even beat Romo in this?
I don't think so.
It's 18 to 18.9. Which, I mean, to me, it doesn't really... 113.66 to 135.55. So, I mean...
Less games or more games?
I don't know.
One more game?
I mean... I don't know. I'm too biased because I'm also looking at the fact that... I mean, what, besides 2000...
He's a Super Bowl MVP.
I mean, besides 2013, Joe made the playoffs. So 4 out of those 5 years, or actually 20, yeah. Yes,
Joe make it in 14?
4 out of the 5, that was the year we lost to the Patriots, I want to say. But
y'all made it the year after the Super Bowl?
No. So the 2013-2014 season we didn't make it. The 2014-2015 season we did.
Okay.
But I don't know. I kind of think it's Joe.
I think that Cowboys made it every year with Romo, though, no?
Did they do anything ever?
Obviously not.
I don't know. Romo don't got nothing that touched Joe's 2012 run. So
that's fair. We can let him have that run.
Hey.
It's one of the best quarterback playoff performances of all time.
People need to put some damn respect.
11 touchdowns, no interceptions. One in Denver. One after a fucking light show. Beat the Patriots.
In New England.
Yeah.
No.
That 1 year trumps all of Romo's years.
I like it.
That one playoff run, sorry.
2002, 2006, Peyton Manning. 1959, 1963, Johnny Unitas, Devin.
2 Colts.
I know you want to hear them Unitas stats.
Do I? 12,000 yards, 87 touchdowns.
12,000 yards? Holy
I don't know
shit.
how many they threw for in the 60s.
2002, 2006, Peyton Manning. He threw in 80 games, 21.2 thousand yards, 164 touchdowns, 58 interceptions. 60-20, he had 5 Pro Bowls, 2 MVPs, 3-time first All-Pro, 1 Offensive Player of the Year, 1-0 in Super Bowls, and a Super Bowl MVP.
Some big boy numbers.
Those are some big boy fucking numbers. Johnny Unitas, 59 to 63 in 66 games, threw 15.5 thousand yards, 116 touchdowns, 97 interceptions.
Whoa.
5 Pro Bowls and an MVP.
97.
Yeah. I guess motherfuckers were just chucking it.
Any NFL championships in there? Because this is pre-Super Bowl era.
Maybe. I don't know. My Colts pre-Super Bowl era. Maybe like a 50. I'm thinking like 58. Maybe there was one in there, but my pre-Super Bowl Baltimore Colts is a little
my brain goes
is a little
completely blank
blurry.
anytime I think about before the Super Bowl.
Maybe I'm like 58's ringing a bell versus the Giants. I don't know if that was the
The
championship.
Baltimore Colts won 3 NFL championships. They won in 58, 59, and 68.
Boom, there we go. Okay, 58. That was a 2-minute. So I think
so 59.
Okay. So 2. Oh, so 1. 59 to 63. Okay. I mean, it's Peyton Manning.
Oh yeah, it's one of the greatest quarterback stints ever, stat wise.
It's Peyton Manning. But shout out Johnny Unitas. One time
had to throw him in there. I mean, he would have beat some other guys on the other side of the list over there.
He might. Well,
Dak's out that door.
He's not beating Dak. Stop it.
He's beating Dak.
He's not beating Dak's numbers.
5 Pro Bowls?
Stop. He's beating Donovan McNabb's numbers.
No, he's beating Dak's numbers, dude.
He had 1,000 less yards than a player from the 21st century. He's beating
97 picks is kind of sucky. That kind of sucks.
Donovan fuck that. Dak, yeah, no, I'm not going for that. 2007, 2011.
Quit
Eli.
dick riding him, dude. He sucks.
You were just dick riding like Taylor Heineke, Jason Campbell, and fucking like whoever
Dude, let
else.
me have my Campbell years, dude.
Off.
I watched Jason Campbell beat the fucking Colts the year they won the Super Bowl in Washington.
That feel good.
It felt fucking incredible.
It feel good.
Yeah.
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 Feel good.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Jason Campbell's the greatest quarterback
So 2006, you remember watching that game?
Which game?
So the year
it was 09.
The year the Colts won the Super Bowl.
No, I said the Saints.
So the year the Colts made the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, not.
Okay. 2007 Eli to 2011 Eli.
That was my first football game. I went to that game.
2007, 2011 Eli, 2018, 2022 Josh Allen.
Eli.
You sure?
I don't know.
Sure?
He won 2 bowls.
Or do you want to talk about it? 2007, 2011.
No, we're talking about
Eli, 19.5 thousand yards, 131 touchdowns, 85 interceptions, 2 Pro Bowls, 2-0 in Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah, he did that.
2018, 2022 Josh Allen in 77 games. 18.4 thousand yards, 138 touchdowns, 60 interceptions, 2 Pro Bowls. I mean, better. I mean,
if we're gonna give Joe props for winning a Super Bowl MVP, and you got a motherfucker up here who won 2 of them.
I mean, yeah. Besides the numbers, I mean, Josh has a little bit of better numbers, but I mean. You beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. You still got 2 Pro Bowls on you. You got Super Bowl MVP, both of those Super Bowls. It's Eli.
Now, should it have been Eli, both of those? Maybe not.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember.
But there's only 6 dudes to win 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
There you go. Say Aunt Eli did it in a 5-year span. 2 Super Bowl MVPs. 2006, 2010. Drew Brees, 2003, 2007, Brett Favre.
See, I like these because it's like, it's not the main years. It's not the last one. It was some big ass years. These are ones that we can speak about.
So, Brett Favre, 03-07, 19,000 yards, 128 touchdowns, 100 interceptions. 2 Pro Bowls. Drew Brees. 79 games, 22.9 thousand yards, 155 touchdowns, 79 interceptions, 1 first-team All-Pro, Offensive Player of the Year, 4 Pro Bowls, 1-0 in Super Bowl appearances, and a Super Bowl MVP. See, I didn't want to rain on your parade when you were like, this is one we can talk about. Because you're right.
No, I know.
You're right. A lot of these we can talk about for sure.
But
this one,
03-07 Favre might not be the best one to speak about. Also, like, imagine how good Brett Favre would have been if he didn't throw 20, 25 picks a season.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand how good Brett Favre really was throwing that damn many interceptions.
I know.
Like I don't know how he. Like I don't know. I mean, no, I actually I have no clue. I was gonna try to find some type of way to.
But at the same time, like maybe if he didn't throw that many picks, he's not throwing that many touchdowns.
I guess. I
Maybe he's
guess.
afraid to throw the rock.
I guess.
Maybe those opioids make you just throw the ball wildly. Who knows?
Fucking
Dude was
fucking
dude was
perk
eating them like
passes, bro.
cereal.
I mean, going crazy.
Dude was
Um, honey bunches of perks.
honey bunches
Going
of fucking
absolutely
perks.
crazy. Brett, Drew Brees. We got
Title
90. We got 1994, 1998, Steve Young, 2013, 2017, Andy Dalton.
cherry opioids.
Cherry opioids. Cherry opioids. That is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you'd be interested in like an Andy Dalton stint.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought you
I think it's
because
pretty
you
cool.
gotta remember, bro.
I don't
As a
know how well it's gonna fuck with Steve Young's prime, but
as a Ravens fan, bro, there was a time where Andy Dalton was a fucking problem.
he was a big problem. I think we say that a lot anytime we bring up Dalton.
Andy Dalton was a problem. Like it was crazy. I was just watching him because I kind of fuck with Andy Dalton how he like took the role as a backup and is just cool with it.
Yeah, I enjoy that from him.
Like he was just sitting there, like him and Bryce Young, him and Bryce Young just chilling, just watching Badgett. Like they're like, damn, how we end up like how the fuck like how
Shit, man, he was back up to Jameis.
Jameis,
Well, they were sharing.
Taysom. he was
Taysom,
he was
Derek,
backups to anybody.
not Derek.
But all right,
Was
2017,
he ever Carson's backup?
Carson.
Palmer?
Ah,
Did they overlap or was he on the Cardinals? I don't know.
that's a good question. I don't know.
I'll pull it up.
2013, 2017, Andy Dalton. In 77 games, he had 18.5 thousand passing yards, 120 touchdowns, 64 interceptions, 2 Pro Bowls. Steve Young, 94 98, 16.8 thousand yards, 124 passing yards, 45 interceptions, an MVP, 5 Pro Bowls, 1-0 in Super Bowl appearances, Super Bowl MVP. He also had 1,500 rushing yards and 23 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you to bring up rushing.
Now, the only reason this is the only quarterback I brought this up, and I believe Cam Newton, is because, like, I mean, I was thinking, like, for some reason I was like, maybe Donovan McNabb, but I don't even think Donovan McNabb cracked 1,000, like, in that 5 years.
Nah, he was, like, he could move.
So trust me, like, I looked at some of these guys rushing and considered it, but nah, I had to consider Steve Young's, though, because, I mean,
yeah,
shit. Shout out to Andy Dalton, but I did kind of forget how stacked that Steve Young line was. I forgot.
Steve is a very underrated quarterback. I don't know if he's underrated, bro, but I just feel like he doesn't get talked about a lot.
Bro, is he underrated or like is he underrated or is like is like Seattle the like Walmart version of them?
Yeah, they might be.
Like Joe Montana is Russ, and then it's like now Steve is like Gino, like it's
Gino,
just like, but like
yeah.
now, very watered down. Trust me, I'm not calling.
You know, it's incredibly watered down.
I'm not calling Steve Young Geno Smith. I'm more saying Steve Young kind of fell right into Joe Montana's place and in a successful franchise and did his thing.
Yeah, like the 49ers were the team, and it didn't matter who they had at quarterback.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I think Joe's incredibly overrated, though.
Joe Montana is a very overrated quarterback,
like,
I believe.
So much.
Yeah, for sure. We got 2008.
But we'll probably say that about Tom Brady.
No, we will not.
Or people will.
No, bro.
People will in 20 years.
Okay, but Joe Montana, when he retired, it was like I guess like you got
retired a chief.
It was like you got 4 rings, so like I guess like
yeah, you're the GOAT.
Bro, this was not a fucking conversation. Like it's not a conversation with Tom. And it's like Like we're gonna go through time and be like how we're doing with like Brett Favre and be like, bro threw a lot of picks.
Yeah.
Like bro threw a like golly, or like we're gonna look at or we take a look at Aaron Rodgers down the line, and I don't think we're gonna shit on Aaron Rodgers in the future.
No, the dude had back-to-back seasons and threw less than 10 picks. Like Dak, if you want to be one of the best quarterbacks ever, it's not less than 10 picks in a season. It's less than 10 picks in 2 seasons.
Yeah, no,
Motherfucker threw
that's
9 picks in 2 seasons.
2008, 2012 Aaron Rodgers, 2016, 2012, 2020 Dak.
See, yeah.
Yeah,
Not even fucking close.
it's not close. It's not close. It's not close.
Not for a
2003,
second.
2007 Tom Brady, 2010, 2014 Joe Flacco. Do you want to
And Joe
say
Montana did not win a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. Tom Brady
won a Super
won
Bowl with? Yeah, I
with the
know.
Bucks.
Which is a very easy, a very bad argument, but it's true.
But I think that's Tom's like fuck you to
Yeah,
everything.
no, for sure.
Like,
His whole
yeah,
Tampa move was a fuck you to everything. His whole
it was a
life
fuck
changed.
you to yeah. It was yeah.
His
He
whole
lost
world, his whole
everything.
world changed, bro. Like his whole world is upside
And now
down.
he's dating a model who has a child with another person, and they're not even. I think it's Bradley Cooper's kid or somebody.
Okay, so Tom can't kiss that guy on the lips, that kid on the lips, right? Like
I hope not.
that's crossing lines. We're gonna have to have.
It may be a daughter, so I don't know. But
Oh
yeah,
God,
I don't know.
oh
Dude, also, dude, this bitch dated Cristiano Ronaldo and then Bradley Cooper and then Tom Brady. Dude, this bitch is fucking
yeah,
smart.
we're gonna talk about her 5 year stint in a second.
Yeah,
God
who is
damn,
this lady, dude?
holy shit.
God, she's Russian?
I think we're
Damn.
gonna save the Tom Brady stat line for the Final Four.
Again?
I think we're going to.
Oh, it's Joe Flacco. Yeah.
It is Flacco. Sadly, it is Flacco. All
Flacco,
right.
baby.
Next matchup, we got 2002, 2006 Peyton Manning versus 2007, 2011
Oh, the brethren.
Eli
All right,
Manning.
what do we talk? Are we talking stats and MVPs? Or are we talking Super Bowl MVPs and not many stats?
Well, let's compare. So Peyton,
Do we?
Eli.
Okay.
Peyton, Eli. 21.2 thousand, 19.5 thousand. 164 touchdowns, 131 touchdowns. 58 interceptions, 85 interceptions. 5 Pro Bowls, 2 MVPs, 3 first time All Pros, Offensive Player of the Year, 1-0 Super Bowl MVP. 2 Pro Bowls, 2-0 Super Bowl MVP. It's Archie Manning.
Archie. Archie sucks.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Peyton Manning though.
And they had a chance to play Arch Manning and they didn't play him.
What you talking about?
The Texas quarterback, the son of one of their brothers, of their other brother.
Hmm.
Quinn Ewers is their Texas starting quarterback. Got hurt, and I don't think they played Manning.
Hey, you win some, you lose some. I don't know.
He'll be in next year though.
2006, 2010 Brady's 94, 98 Steve. Now this one, I don't have a winner in mind yet. I'm not too sure.
We're looking at Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP.
So
both of them.
So Breeze, Steve. Breeze played in 79 games. Steve played in 69 games. So it's a 10-game difference.
Steve played in less?
Steve played in 10 less. So Breeze had 22.9 thousand yards. Steve had 16.8, which is not a 10-game difference. No. 155 touchdowns, 124 touchdowns. 79 interceptions, 45 interceptions. Breeze was a first team All Pro, Offensive Player of the Year, 4-time Pro Bowler, 1-0 Super Bowl MVP. Steve Young, an MVP, 5-time Pro Bowler, 1-0 in Super Bowls, Super Bowl MVP.
Am I mistaken, or did Breeze get, 1,500 yards and 23 rushing touchdowns?
1,500 yards and 23 rushing touchdowns, yes. But
I feel like Breeze. I'm not. When was Breeze's boy? Because I feel like those running back years, 05, 06, he got
I'm not
booted.
sure what year he won his O boy, but I will say
He should have been an MVP, but
I mean an MVP holds more weight than an O boy.
all day.
Um,
And you'll never see an boy quarterback unless he has the best season ever.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Besides, okay, yards and touchdowns, Breeze got him. But Steve played in 10 less games, got all 5 Pro Bowls, got an MVP, want to know in his Super Bowls, also has a Super Bowl MVP.
And to do it with your legs?
And he did it with his legs, bro. I think it's Steve Young.
I think it's Steve Young as well.
I think it's Steve
It is.
Young.
It's close, and you can sort of say, is it?
I mean, you could convince me it's Breeze, probably. But I don't know. All right, finally, 2008, 2012, Aaron Rodgers versus 2003, 2007, Tom Brady.
We can talk about him.
We can finally talk Tom Brady numbers. All right. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers played in 78 games. Tom played in all 80. Aaron Rodgers, 21.3 thousand yards. Tom Brady, 19.7 thousand yards. Aaron Rodgers, 170 touchdowns. Tom Brady, 151 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, 45 picks. Tom Brady, 60. Aaron Rodgers, 3 Pro Bowls, 1 MVP, 1-0 in Super Bowls, and a Super Bowl MVP. Tom Brady, 3 Pro Bowls, 1 MVP, 1 OPOY, 2-1 in Super Bowls, and 1 Super Bowl MVP.
Ooh.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, I don't know, but I think I knew.
I don't know, bro. Like that is a fucking tricky one for me. I mean,
How many Pro Bowls did A-Rod have? I know Tom had 3.
Both had 3.
Both had 3. Okay.
They both had 3. Tom has the OPOY,
which I feel like is a crime.
They both have an MVP. Tom was 2-1 in Super Bowls. Really should be 3-0. And Aaron Rodgers 1-0 in Super Bowls. They both have 1 Super Bowl MVP. I mean, bro, is it a conversation?
No, it's A-Rod.
Is it?
I think so. I mean, yes, Super Bowls are cool. You lost to Eli. You also played some diarrhea football teams. The Panthers and the Eagles were their wins, I think, right? Correct me if I'm mistaken.
T.O. broke his leg in that Super Bowl as well, yeah.
And they beat Jake Delhomme. You know who A-Rod beat?
Prime Big Ben.
Prime porn addiction over there, dude.
Prime porn addiction.
That guy.
Oh, shit. 2002, 2006, Peyton Manning. 94, 98, Steve.
Peyton, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know what I was thinking about. I was just looking in the distance.
It's Peyton. So we got our final. We got 2008, 2012, Aaron Rodgers, 2002, 2006, Peyton Manning.
I like this a lot.
So here we go. Aaron.
It's a great matchup.
Aaron, Peyton. 21.3 thousand yards for Aaron, 21.2 thousand yards for Peyton Manning. 170 touchdowns for Aaron, 164 touchdowns for Peyton. 45 interceptions for Aaron, 58 interceptions for Peyton Manning. Aaron Rodgers, 3 Pro Bowls, 1 MVP, 1-0 in Super Bowl appearances, 1 Super Bowl MVP. Peyton Manning, 5 Pro Bowls, 2 MVPs, 3 first-team All-Pros, 1 Offensive Player of the Year, 1-0 in Super Bowl appearances, 1 Super Bowl MVP.
No first team All Pros for A-Rod or one?
Well, one for the MVP year, but
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, this is another close one. I mean, accolades. Peyton's got 2 more Pro Bowls on him, another whole other MVP, another
Yeah.
first team all 2 more first team All Pros.
What was their record? I know A-Rod was something in 16.
It was 52-16 to 60-20.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. What are you thinking?
So 2 MVPs. Oh, Jesus. I mean, the MVPs are tough. The Super Bowl is tough. They won it. They beat the Bears, no?
They beat the Bears. They did. They beat the
How funny
Bears.
that? How funny would it have been if the Bears won the Super Bowl?
Rex Grossman winning a Super Bowl.
Rex Grossman, I
That
forgot the
that
Florida boy.
that'd have been tough. That'd have been tough. Beating Peyton Manning, beating Tennessee. I would have
What's his
liked
name
that.
had a kick return touchdown?
Um, I'm not sure.
Devin Hester.
Yes. Sorry. So Aaron Rodgers was 52-26. Peyton Manning 60-20. I knew that math was off, and I was like, where the fuck am I missing games? But
Okay.
52-26. Peyton Manning 60-20. Dude, the stats are eerily close. I mean, I feel like Peyton wins it strictly off the accolades.
The
I mean,
accolades, yeah.
he's got an offensive player of the year, another MVP, five Pro Bowls, all
But I
all
mean,
5 years of this
no
stint.
one's gonna give A-Rod an MVP in his first couple seasons playing,
I mean,
especially
hey,
against
he
the
got one in
QB
this
comp.
stint.
Well, he won in 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there you go. Our second 5-year quarterback stint goes to 2002-2006 Peyton Manning.